Is it safe, do you think, to climb to the top?
No, it's more than dangerous, especially in the watchtower here.
Yeah.
If you climb, just he open the windows and shoot you maybe.
We left Haifa and headed to Bethlehem, where we had booked a night into Banksy'S hotel. It was hard to find the way using Google because there was a huge concrete wall in the way.
So we're just trying to get to the hotel, but this is closed off. Max, I think there's probably another way around. So close, but so far. Huh? We're trying to go over there.
Huh? Yeah, you can from Is that it? Yeah.
Finally, we made it to the hotel, so we went out to explore Bethlehem.
This is the Church of the Nativity, which is a historic site where Jesus was apparently born. Pretty cool, and you can see like a really ancient building, and it's had like a building here since like 4th century before, so pretty amazing. But check this wall out, you can see how many times it's been rebuilt and re-edited and rewritten, all these random pieces of rock. It's just, I don't know, it looks really cool. It's fascinating to see all the different building structures that have happened over the probably 1,500 years. Pretty incredible. This door makes me look really tall as well. Look at this. I'm not sure if it's a door or is it somewhere to kneel. We noticed a lot of these like pictures, like posters with like a guy who's got his machine gun. We saw the same sort of posters and we didn't know they're memorial things, but we've got like a photo, so we're going to translate it and find out. This church here, there's like every single like little sect has their place. They got a little place like an embassy, a religious embassy in Jerusalem. This one was inaugurated by Kaiser Wilhelm II, who was a German emperor. Definitely a holy guy, but he did start World War I. Not sure this is going to cover it. What we've realised is there's Israelis building all these walls. They've actually made like a really good crack climbing skill. You've got like splitters right here, it's just finger locks the whole way, and you've got like quite good feet. And then other ones are like wider, they're hand jams, you've got fingertips. You get some pretty savage things, and because of the concrete nubbles, you have feet almost all the way up. So if you ever give up with the, you know, general segregation and wall building, they should leave them and have them as a crack school. Like, check this. Fists. Fists going smaller. Oh, stacked fist. Oh, this one's quite hard actually. You could get to the top on that. Well, actually no, you could go to when it gets really thin. There's hands, it'll be pretty spicy at the top. We just need a bit of traffic on the routes. It gets quite dusty inside the concrete crack. But I feel like once it's, you know, once people find out about this splitter crack climbing destination, it'll be clean pretty quickly. So this is Banksy'S hotel called Waldorf Hotel. We stayed in the bunk beds. for the night in a dorm because we're cheap. And today we're going to go on a tour of the refugee camp and the local area, so it should be interesting to see another perspective on Israel.
Before heading out onto the tour, we had a look around the museum inside Banksy'S hotel. The museum painted a pretty grim picture of the Israeli occupation.
Is it okay if we film some stuff?
Yes. My name is Marwan Al-Faraja. I am Palestinian refugees. I am born and grew up in Bethlehem, but we lost our hometown, my parents' town, my grandfather's town, inside the Green Line, and I'm refugees in my own country. I would like to share with you what's the meaning of the word for us, for me personally, as a human, not Muslim, as a Christian, as a Jewish, as a human. I need to talk about the circle. It's a research made in 2008, 6 years after the occupation started, and after we start as refugees, and which number we reach in this 4 countries. In Jordan, 1,151,000 refugees. In Lebanon, 422,000. In Syria, 461,000. In West Bank, 762,000. In Gaza, 1,073,000 refugees. It's only research. Good? Here. You familiar with this example of historical map?
The conflict here has been protracted, messy, and at times very ideologically driven. Now, Palestinians have very little power to stop the continued illegal Israeli settlements, the associated encroachments on their land, and attacks by settlers. Even peaceful protest is largely met with bullets and tear gas. It's pretty shit.
So we realised the other day that these walls are really quite easy to climb. And
Yeah.
you can climb these walls. But is it safe, do you think, to climb to the top?
No, it's more than dangerous. Because in the tower have soldiers. If they think by wrong you are Palestinian, if he shoot you, he have reason to shoot you. If you climb, just he open the windows and shoot you maybe.
Marwan said that to climb this wall was pretty dangerous, but, well, we might have a little standalone film coming out about this idea pretty soon.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for this strange thing you make me to feel it's nothing impossible.
A big space over here.
That evening, we moved to our new Airbnb in Bethlehem.
Are these oranges or are these like half orange, half
these are oranges. You have the twin bedroom and the queen bedroom.
Awesome. Ezra gets a good room this time. That last 2 weeks, Ezra's been on the couch.
Oh yeah. Hello. Oh. Thank you.
The next day, we tried to travel to Ein Prat, but Israel's wall was making it pretty hard just to get out of Bethlehem.
Problem with driving around Palestine is the sat-nav doesn't know there's a wall everywhere. So it says that you can go through places, oh, like here's meant to be a roundabout, and you just continue through, but we're gonna have to find a way round. I mean, this is going to take frickin' ages. We're back at this refugee camp where we were the other day. Every time the sat-nav just wants us to take us back through the way the wall's blocking.
This is like literally where we were 5 minutes ago.
It is exactly where we were 5 minutes ago. I have to really force a detour on Google Maps. Google, there's walls blocking off half the roads here. Hey. Should work now.
English?
Yeah, yeah.
After a couple of heavily armed checkpoints and travelling through an illegal settlement, we were finally in Einprat National Park. We tried this 70 plus, but it didn't go this time.
It's like a school on some sort of trip.
It was an interesting few days. We got a feel for the historic side of the area, but also a clear view that everything here was not well. The oppressive wall, the military architecture, and the clear imbalance of power were not possible to ignore. This week left me motivated to learn more, a lot more, to try and better understand the situation.
You can put your hand in the back
Okay.
and your foot will twist.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
But I can show you how to do this as well.
Yeah, okay. I will do. Maybe one day I will teach my people. Tell me destroy the wall, or maybe kick this wall away. We have now.
You have a climbing wall, yeah?
Yeah, we have some. I learned from you something.